Apart from Lee Hang, he was a big underdog ahead of yesterday's meeting with world #1 Judd Trump. He's a big underdog today against the 6 times and reigning world champion Ronnie O'Sullivan, but he's not playing like one. He has dominated the first 2 frames and he's punished Ronnie O'Sullivan's mistakes. A black off its spot in the first frame and in the second, and Lee has won them both with breaks of 51, 77 and 62. We send our best wishes, by the way, to Kyron Wilson, who sadly was involved in a nasty car accident ahead of his quarter-final with Jamie Jones yesterday. And as a result is suffering from a stiff neck and back. So hopefully, Kyron, you'll get well very soon. He tweeted about it and wished Jamie all the best in the semi-finals today. Jamie, of course, beating Wilson by 5 frames to 1. Clearly not ideal preparation ahead of that match for Kyron.
Yeah, we'll wish him all the best, and what a great sportsman he always is, wishing his opponent all the best. Great day for him as well. Well, just a little bit to think about here. He wants to take the pot on to the right corner, but there doesn't seem to be a gap behind the black and the red. But this safety has got to be very accurate, otherwise he makes contact with the reds. He's found the gap, but he's pushed the red over that left corner. The kiss on the yellow was a good kiss, actually, because had the cue ball gone a little further, he would have had an angle on this red to get to the black. As it is, it's very straight. With a new tip, he's got to pull it back a little bit. And that was the danger. And what a good kiss that was.
He's already missed 5 potting attempts today, O'Sullivan, and one of the ones he got was a fluke.
Well, this is the danger of putting a new tip on, and I know he's put 4 on already, but they do take some getting used to. Not saying he won't get used to it, but you've got to get confident in a tip. And the only way to do that is on the match table, and if you could knock in a decent break, you'd start to have confidence in it.
He was on 37 in the second frame and looking pretty good before he missed that second black.
Oh, here we go. Well, unless that red blocks the pocket, he's left one to the right corner. But again, it's not straightforward. The black doesn't go to the left corner. The pink looks safe. So he's going to have to play a deep screw to get back to the blue. Unless, oh, you can see the easy one over the corner. That's a bonus.
One.
And this time judged it well. 2 reds either side of the black. At some stage, he needs to remove both of those reds so the black goes into both pockets. At the moment, the black, as you can see, doesn't go into the left or right corners. The pink, difficult. Could play a cannon to the pink. The red's next to it. If you can't get to those 2 reds behind the black.
Six.
think pink will go to the right middle pocket. We have to play up for the blue. Now I can get to the pink.
7.
Pink going onto the black
13.
spot, and I think it will go to that left corner. He's just checking.
What
What a good shot that was, you know. Stun run through, left-handed. Wobbled. Ooh, he pulls the face because, well, sometimes when you're using a new tip, it can
20.
just throw cue ball ever so slightly before it gets to the object ball. So this is one of the reds removed. So now the pink and black will both go into this pocket.
21.
I'd like to get rid of the other one as well.
$27. 28.
This is exactly what O'Sullivan was looking for, a really good scoring chance to get his cue arm going. Get some more experience with that brand new tip.
34.
Yes, and to get confident in the tip, that's all important.
35.
When he sees the balls going in the pockets cleanly like this, derives the confidence from it. When you screw back like that, it's so easy to underscrew it, overscrew it with a
41.
new tip, but that went perfect.
42. 48. 49.
His first 50 break of this semi-final then.
54.
This has been a
55.
more like it from Ronnie O'Sullivan. He had a little wobble on the pink earlier.
It really was a struggle last night against Ding Junhui,
61.
who, if you looked at the stats, really should have won the
62.
match. He made 2 centuries. He outplayed O'Sullivan in most departments, albeit the Ding was not at his best. But somehow O'Sullivan got to 5 first.
Oof. That's all he needed, the pink. But my word, didn't it wobble? Have a look at this.
68. 69.
Could bring
74.
that red off the side cushion. The Century.
75.
78.
It's
77.
been very entertaining fare at the start of our first semi-final. 3 frames in 45 minutes. Both players
78.
looking pretty good when they're in the balls. Lee Hang with 3 excellent breaks to lead 2-0, and now O'Sullivan arriving in this last 4 battle in style.
84. 85.
Yeah, Lee Hang attempted a very ambitious red. And this is the result.
Yes, both players have been punished for their mistakes so far, and that's
90.
exactly what you'd expect in a ranking semi-final.
91.
It would be just the 12th century of Ronnie O'Sullivan's
96.
season, but the 1073rd of his career.
98. 101.
Well played. This is more like the Ronnie O'Sullivan we know. Welcome to the semi-final, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
A very productive
110.
frame for O'Sullivan. Not only the century in his first frame of the semi-final, but a chance to familiarise himself with the tip
116.
on this match table. And no better way of doing that than clearing the table with a break of 123 after Lee Hang took on that long red Joe mentioned into the right corner. Missed it by a way. It was his last shot. He leads 2-1.
That's so unfortunate, and you know that could be a turning point in this game, because had this split nicely, you'd have fancied him to win the frame from there. Looks like just a safety shot. Could play the double, leave the cue ball where the red is, but don't think he's going to play that.
Lee Hang, 49.
And not the best safety shot, making contact with the green.
Well, time is beginning to run out a bit for Ronnie O'Sullivan. Something's got to happen pretty soon if he's to get himself back into this semi-final. 49 behind, 4-1 down.
And lots of pressure on the shot. That's a great shot. That really is a great shot. Now, he could go into them, but he needs to get his arm going a little bit. And that's worked out nicely.
6.
Now, they're all there for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That was his first successful long pot.
7.
1 out of 6 for O'Sullivan today.
Oh, again, poor positional shot for the blue. But he could be all right to the corner. Don't know if you remember, but he missed this type of blue to the left-hand angle. Not this time. Pink will go into that right corner.
13.
One of Ronnie O'Sullivan's great strengths is it doesn't matter if he's behind or in front. I don't even think he looks at the scoreboard, he just
19.
pots the balls. Well, he needs to pot these
20.
to stay in this match. 5-1, and you wouldn't fancy him the way that Lee Hang is playing.
It's true, though, at the World Championship, he was behind at times against Ding Junhui.
27.
And 7-2 down to Mark Williams at one stage, and of course against Mark Selby, 2 down with 3 to play
28.
in the semi-final. O'Sullivan regarded by most as the game's greatest ever front runner, proving in more recent times that he can win from behind too. And what a great red it was to get in with.
And what a great shot that was, bringing that safe red off the cushion. Staying on this red.
36.
Lee Hang thinking that this frame's over, and he's pulled the frame
42.
back. He was within a whisker of going 5-1. If he goes, he's gone into the reds and finished up on nothing. Had to play a safety, but it wasn't a good one. And that's how Sullivan's in. So that black takes him into the lead.
50. $51.
It's down to the up to including the blue.
57. 59.
And been spot on with his positional play, which says good things about his tip.
62.
Well, he needed to produce something, and he has. Lee was unlucky.
66.
He could easily have been on a straightforward red in going into the bunch, and that would probably have signalled a 5-1 scoreline. 4-2, and this match has a
71.
rather different look. O'Sullivan's still got a lot of work to do.
Well, he has a little smile to himself then, because that blue wobbled.
77.
123 in frame 3.
84 on the frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And his second significant break of the afternoon has closed the gap to 2 frames when it might easily have been 4. He trails 4-2.